Hey guys, so today I'm doing another updating video. I felt spurred to do this after I read the comments on the last chapter that I uploaded, and I decided I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about things because things have been going like crazy. Like everything was mellow and then all of a sudden this drama happened, and yeah. So basically, my school is out because it's summer in New Zealand. If you're not aware, I'm pretty sure I've said before that it's summer. But yeah, that means I'm off school and I don't start school till February. So yeah, I've been full-time writing and it's been extremely stressful. I don't know. I'm writing 2 books at a time and just posting every single day and having to say like no to certain things because I'm like, I gotta finish this chapter, you know. It's been super stressful. But I'm heading into my last year of school, which is kind of terrifying because I'm going to be like doing scholarships and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like terrified because I'm going to have to fit writing into it. And writing 2 books at a time obviously is not easy in the slightest, so I'm kind of like terrified. But like, if I look like I'm sweating in this video, it's because it's so hot in here and I don't want to turn the aircon on because it's super loud. Well, it's not loud, but it's loud when it first turns on, so yeah, you don't want to hear that. And it makes my allergies flare up. It's just not great. So I want to talk to you guys about what I've been doing and the whole Radish thing. So the last chapter I put up, there was tons of complaints about me writing on Radish and how I favor people on Radish over people on Wattpad. Now, Radish sent me an email last night as I'm filming this, and they basically told me, they said, well, it was rather, do you want us to unlock your chapters on Radish so that it's up to date with Wattpad and all this kind of stuff? I'm like, yeah, why not? And then she's like, I recommend you don't update another chapter until it's free on Radish, which means I will have to update every 7 days rather than every 3 days. And people are always complaining to me like, oh my god, your updates are so slow. I didn't know every 3 days was slow. And I'm pretty sure people get sassy about it because I'm up to like chapter 31 on Radish, chapter 32. And people are super salty about that. They're like, oh my god, why are you updating so quickly on there? But I wanted to explain to you guys that I know it's tough if you don't have the money to buy things, but the only reason I put it on Wattpad is for you guys. I don't have to put it on Wattpad. I'm not obliged to put it on Wattpad or anything like that. I make quite a decent amount of money from Radish as it is, and even though all my books are monetized on Wattpad, it's only quarterly pay, so I get paid every 3 months. So it's tougher to gauge how much I make from there compared to Reddit. Obviously I'm not going to talk about how much I make because like I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to anyway. But yeah, how much I guess, I don't know. It's tough because people complain and I'm really trying to do it for you guys, and I really don't want this to be like you guys getting mad that it's a hit on Radish because it's like my job. It is my job. I don't have to go out and get a real job because I make money from home, and you know, that means I can save for university and I can do all those kind of things because this is my last year of high school and I'm supposed to have a job, and my job is writing and I want to keep it that way, and I'm breaking the rules on Radish as it is. I'm really breaking the rules on Radish. They're like, you're not supposed to update, and I had to get Malik taken, excuse my terrible English, taken off premium, which is one of the features, and put it onto freemium so I can legally put it onto Wattpad. Otherwise I'd be completely disregarding their rules, which I have been doing for ages and I still continue to do. So until they threaten my job, I think I'm gonna keep updating every 3 days because that's what I'd really like to keep doing, because I enjoy having you guys being able to see it as well as the people that are willing to pay for it. And some people get really angry at me like, why don't you just put it on Wattpad as well instead of just Radish? And I do put on Wattpad just behind so I can make money. Otherwise I wouldn't, and it defeats the entire purpose of writing, and I'd have to slow down my writing anyway because I'd have to go out and get another job and it'd just be tough. So I hope you guys can like understand that because it's tough. It has been tough to try get people to understand. But because people don't understand clearly, which, I mean, I get it. I'd be angry too, but if you don't have money, unfortunately the world works in a certain way where money is kind of everything, and if you pay, you get. If you don't pay, you don't get. And luckily enough, I'm super nice, so I put it on Wattpad for you guys because I love you, and I really want you guys to be able to see it as well, instead of having to wait for it to come out for free on Radish, because a lot of you guys hate Radish. And because I am so sick of seeing these comments on my Wattpad comment section, I'm going to be muting anybody who starts to complain about Radish anymore, because I am, it makes me so mad, and I just want to knock everybody out that does it. It's so frustrating. But I promise you guys that if you don't, because I had a terrible thought, because I was like, on Radish people can't comment, that's not a thing yet. Maybe it will be in the future, I really hope so. Radish is a really new app. I'm pretty sure it got created 2016/2015, I don't know, but it's super new, so they haven't got all the features that you may think, but when you get used to it, it's actually a really great app. It's invitation only for writers, but when you create an account as a reader, you can read some things for free, because writers put their books out for free, and you can be sure that the content is good quality. You're not just going to read a book and be disappointed, because these writers have been picked and selected to write on Radish, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would like the content. Knowing the kind of comments you leave on my story, I'm pretty positive you'd like it. But I suggest, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's so different from Wattpad, and you're right, it is so different from Wattpad, but when you get used to it and when you kind of dig down a bit deeper into the app, you really start to enjoy it. And the people behind it, I can message them and they get back to me literally within 24 hours, whereas Wattpad never get back to me. They disregard everything I say. Despite being a popular author on Wattpad, they just disregard everything that I ask. I mean, I had a problem with that spammer. I don't know if any of you guys saw that in my author's note, but I had a pretty bad spammer. She wasn't bad or anything. I mean, she's just an internet troll, nothing really. She basically said to me that she wouldn't care if I died. It doesn't hurt me, because I'm always like, if you can insult me. Honestly, I couldn't care less, because it's not going to get you anywhere and you're not bringing me down or anything. Insult me all you want. I honestly don't mind. I'll delete your comment, but I won't care. I just won't even think twice about it. Whereas, so, well, this girl, she left tons of this weird comment, like it was this weird story, and she thought it was funny, but clearly it wasn't. It was super weird, and she's a weird person in general, not to offend her, just kidding. I don't care, because she spammed my story, and it was confusing my commenters on Caden, so I was like, you know what, I'm deleting it. My comment mods let me know, and I messaged her, and she's like, put our conversation out for everyone to see, and I did send it to a few people, because I actually made an incredible group of friends through this experience. Shout out to my Panda fam. We now have a group chat on Snapchat, so I'm super glad that the spammer brought me some new friends. It was really good. So Eden, Andrea, Mia, Nia, and Charlotte, love you guys, and thanks for being my friend. I'm such a loser. I also wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that Malik is now on Radish. It is freemium now, it's not premium, so you can go and check it out every 7 days. The next chapter comes out for free, plus the first 3 chapters are for free. So you guys can go check that out if you want, because it's not going to be on Wattpad for another couple weeks. Like, so yeah, I don't know when I'll put it on, because I can't put it on 1st of February, I found out, because I'm going to be on a stupid school camp. I know, we're team bonding, we're the leaders of the school, because it's our last year of school, year 13, or grade 12 as you'd say. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I want to stay home and write. But I have to, so I'll be taking a break from writing during that time. And then as soon as I'm there, I'm back at school again, which is going to suck. Because I'm balancing an extra subject. I'm taking classical studies because I'm a nerd. And I love history and classical studies. It's like my favorite thing. And I really, really, really will. I really want to write a historical fiction novel one day. I feel like that would be super. Can you see how disgusting my hair is today? The heat makes it all clump together. Yuck. Disgusting. And my back is super sweaty. Ugh. I hate summer. But what was I talking about again? Did I just completely go over here? I think I was talking about school. But yeah, Malik is on Radish. Yay! I'm excited. I'm not actually excited for putting it on Wattpad. I've been put off putting it on Wattpad actually. People have put me off. But I hope this utilizing the mute button is very much going to come in handy, and I'm going to stop having people who are constantly disregarding my choices and my opinions. So I'm just going to mute them. You see my hair? This thing's moving. I just threw it up because it was in my face, and I don't want to keep pushing my hair back during this video, so it's like kind of just throwing up. I apologize. Also, what chapter did I last put up? The wind moves the cat door, their little cat door, and it freaks me out every time. I think it's the mailman shoving a package through there, and I'm like, oh my god, because I buy like a book a day. I have an obsession with collecting books. I stick them against a wall, and then I don't do anything with them. I kind of just keep them there, and it's so bad. Mom's like, you know how much money you're wasting having books sitting there, and you don't even read them? And I'm like, yeah, but books are so pretty to look at, and I just love having them, and if I ever feel like reading, which is like every now and again, I can just pull one out. There's like school camp. Maybe I should bring a book with me and ignore all my friends and read books. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would. They'd do it too, because all my friends are book freaks too, so. But I keep going off topic. Again, why do I do these kind of things? The cat door distracts me. Oh, from talking about the last chapter, I have come to discover what a reader looks like in the comment section and what a writer looks like in the comment section. Now, a reader, how do I explain this without offending anyone? A reader looks at things as it should happen rather than how it actually has happened. They think everything should go perfectly and how they think it should go, and it should just be all happy days and everything like that. No, do you see that double chin I pulled? Attractive, I know. But readers think that it should go one way instead of assisting the plot. To me, when I see a writer, they go, you know, this has to happen to assist the plot. This has to happen. Like, Thea got kidnapped, or she didn't get kidnapped, she just got dragged into an alleyway. And everyone's like, oh my god, why would she wander out when Jasper clearly told her it was dangerous? Well, you guys didn't read between the lines, and it's probably my fault for not explaining it a bit better. Basically, I wanted you guys to understand that Thea explained how attracted she was to the pack and how lured in and how she wanted to go explore. That's because it's magic, and I've talked about that pack in particular having magic before. So I thought a lot of you guys would catch on, but none of you guys did. As far as I'm aware, there may be ghost readers who caught on, but a lot of you guys didn't catch on. So basically, the pack basically is a spell, and it lures you and it enchants you so that people can make money and all that kind of stuff. That's basically the premise of the entire thing. She got lured in, and Jasper knew that, and that's why he said that they could not go exploring. Or he said they could go later, but he didn't really mean it. I'm not going to spoil anything too much. I was going to say, like, what was going to happen. You probably saw the man that just came into the thing. Yeah, he actually did some bad. The reason why he was there actually has more of a relevancy than you probably imagine at first. He has something. I'm like leaning. You should see my position. I'm like doing the splits right now. Yeah, he has more of a part. He's not necessarily him, but what he does to Thea has more of a part. And it actually comes to one of the biggest plot twists and the biggest changes in the book. Yay, during chapter 29 or 28, it might have been announced. I'm not sure. We'll see. You guys will see. It's all come together. Yay. But you guys said Thea was stupid. And that really made me kind of annoyed because Thea is a very rational-minded, educated. Clearly, I'm not educated. She's a rational, educated character. She's probably one of the first characters that I've introduced that has been. Sorry, if I looked like over there, that's because a bird literally hit the ground outside on my lawn. Okay, sorry. Yeah, she's one of the most rational-minded characters that I've brought in. She's super realistic about things, and a lot of people can't relate to that because they've been reading bloody werewolf stories forever. So their experience with rationality and all that kind of stuff is very low, and they expect her to understand things that she wouldn't expect in a rational mind, and God, and a writer kind of sees it differently to a reader, which I completely understand, and some readers see it differently to other readers as well. Everybody looks at something differently, but I think that Thea is not stupid, for a start. She's very, very intelligent, and she's very open-minded, and she thinks of herself as something more than what she actually is, and a lot of her development, her character development, will be in her discovering who she is and why she approaches things as she does, and then why she can't really, you know, she's a bit of a, you'll see. I'm not gonna say anything. You guys can figure it out for yourselves as it goes along, but yeah, she's a good character. I like her because what I've tried to do with my books, I don't know if you guys have heard of Brechtian theatre. Basically, Brecht made this thing where his characters would be completely detached from his audience through certain themes and certain traits or whatever, and that's what I'm trying to bring into my books. I don't want the audience to slip into the character's shoes necessarily, because it's kind of like with Brecht, he wanted people to be able to see the bigger picture, to understand things and be able to take away instead of actually feeling it, which may be hard to explain. And I do want you guys to be able to understand the character and feel what they're feeling, put yourself there. But I want you guys to see that the character is a specific person in the story and not just you in their position, because that to me is really important as an author. Myra was bland, faceless, boring, pathetic in my eyes, and everybody loved her. No, when I created the book, I created it for Caden. I created it because he was what I wanted him to be the focal point, not her. But everybody slipped into her character and they kind of took it the way they wanted to, and they loved her. And nobody liked Lexia because she's a strong, independent character that a lot of people can't relate to, and that makes sense. And Thea's kind of the same, very rational minded, open thinker, whereas Arya in Malik's book, very closed minded, very kind of, I don't know how to explain her, very babied and wrapped in cotton wool, if you understand that expression. She's very naive in a way. And then Ash's mate, which would be in his book after Malik, she's very tunnel vision. She's rebellious, she's manipulative, she probably isn't going to be a very likable character, but I think I'm going to like her a lot, so we'll see. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. If I slow down updates when February is here, I apologize because I'll be back at school and I can't help it. But anyways, I hope you guys are super enjoying this. I'm standing really close. And yeah, so let me know. Please don't hate too much because otherwise I'll have to mute you and I don't want to mute you. So I love you guys and I really hope that you're enjoying the book so far, because I'm super enjoying writing it, and you will get the chapters, and I hope I don't get fired from my Radish job for you guys. That would really suck. But anyways, I love you guys so much, so thank you all for taking the time out to read my story, watch this video, and I just love you guys, so thank you. See ya.